Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from Skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2023 ski test. Today we're talking about the women's Dynastar E 4x4 5. Kind of an interesting name, but an awesome ski. A lot to like about this ski and a lot you can do with it too. Kind of blurring the lines between a frontside ski and an all-mountain ski at 82 underfoot. And there's some kind of characteristics to its shaping and design that fall into that similar categorization as well. So cool construction in this ski. We get a hybrid wood core. They're blending poplar and polyurethane. Dynastar is doing that in a bunch of their skis right now, and it's awesome. It's bringing the weight down from an overall perspective. That polyurethane is a little lighter than the wood. And it's also providing more vibration damping too. Gives the ski a very smooth feel. They kind of position it along the edges of the ski, so if you're up on a high edge angle, particularly on really firm snow, the ski is going to feel a little bit smoother. Then we also get a little bit of a Titanal insert in this ski. It's not like full length, full width metal, but we do get a little metal in the construction, which even smooths things out even more. And then Dynastar basically just calls it a three-dimensional profile in this ski's build. So in certain portions of the ski, it's kind of thicker and raised up more, leaving the tips and tails quite thin, particularly the tips and tails in the center of the ski. So that's shedding weight from the tips and tails, which is kind of the most important place. If you're going to shed weight in a ski, might as well be in the tips and tails. That's really noticeable in swing weight and maneuverability and all that kind of stuff. So really fun ski. It's got a nice mix of feeling pretty strong when you want it to. There's a good amount of camber in this ski. Take a look at that before we get too ahead of ourselves. So mostly camber here, pretty snappy flex pattern too. When you decamber it, you see how much tip rocker there is, and if you compared it to the non 4x4 skis from Dynastar, you do see more tip rocker in these. That makes sense because we're at 82 underfoot, so really just a super fun ski. Kind of leans more towards the groomer side of the spectrum than like off-piste, off-trail skiing, but a little bit more versatile than you would get in one of those narrower skis from Dynastar. On the men's side, that would be things like the Speed 763 and 963. This ski is going to do a little bit better. Say you got some fresh snow overnight, but you still spend most of your time on groomers. You're going to encounter some fresh snow even when things get groomed. It's just softer conditions. A ski like this won't get bogged down as easily. You do give up a little bit of edge-to-edge quickness, but I think most skiers would still find that this has plenty of quickness, plenty of carving performance, plenty of grip. You can ski pretty hard on it, pretty fast and pretty aggressively, but you also don't have to, which is pretty nice. This ski has a 13-meter turn radius. This is the 164. So with that shape and with kind of the more supple, user-friendly tips and tails, this ski is quite rewarding at slower speeds too. So even if you're just on like a moderately pitched groomer, the ski is going to feel nice and fun and energetic and come across the fall line, allow you to complete your turns more easily than some skis. Skis that are stiffer with longer turn radii, they can be kind of a handful on more moderately pitched slopes or at slower speeds if you want to really get them to feel fun and reactive. So this does really good job of kind of giving you the necessary stability for skiing fast, but also a more rewarding experience if you're skiing slower, which I think is great. I think, if more manufacturers could do that with their skis, I think we would all be happy. And then I do think there is some off-trail application for this ski, more so than narrower skis in the 70s and 60 underfoot range. Certainly no problem with taking this thing off trail into some moguls from time to time. I would say there are better dedicated mogul skis, so if that's what you do with most of your time when you're out there skiing, there probably are better options for you. But if you value carving and value groomer performance, but also want the ability to go off trail, then I think this is a fantastic choice. Also not too demanding. There's a huge range of skiers that can enjoy this thing. Even like a kind of a less aggressive intermediate, somebody who just kind of goes out and cruises. You can ski this ski and love it, all the way up to an expert skier could get on it and have a blast. Probably an expert skier would have an easier time with it in the moguls, so take that into consideration. If you're like just learning moguls, there might be an easier choice, but still a great ski and highly versatile and not too demanding and not too fatiguing. So that's it. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you out there on the hill.